Hi, welcome to AkamaiTV. My name is Tara Bartley. Here at Akamai, customer experience is really at the core of what we focus on. Whether it's pricing, packaging, features, implementation, we really want to get that feedback from our customers. And one of the most important groups within our customers are our developers. So here with me today is Nick Tran, our VP of Developer Relations. Welcome to the program, Nick.
Thank you, Tara. Happy to be here.
So tell me a little bit about the feedback that you receive from the developers in our community and how you respond to that.
Our developers are just hungry for more products, more APIs, more documentation. They, to me, are really the people that make things happen, utilizing our technologies, and they're always looking to stay a step ahead of everybody else. So they're asking us to put out more tooling to make the DevOps cycle go faster, to put out better documentation so that they know how to wire things up in a better way. So our developers are telling us they're hungry and they want more. They love our stuff, right?
How do you prioritize the feedback that you get?
How do we prioritize the feedback we get? We get a lot of feedback, first of all, and that's been something that we've I think gotten better at over the years. We get feedback via the support team. We get direct feedback from customers at events, and we basically huddle all together, all the people that care about the developer experience, and discuss what are the things that are going to move the needle for our customers most. And that's what we do.
And what are you currently working on? Any new initiatives for our developer community?
We're working on a lot of things, but two big things that I want to share with you are we got this amazing new learning platform. It's called Launchpad that we officially rolled out this week in technical preview, available only for Edgeworld attendees.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, you have to be an Edgeworld attendee in order to experience it. And boy, oh boy, the feedback has been really phenomenal. And we're looking to make it more broadly available soon. We will be in touch.
But it'll be good to have the Edge attendees be able to give you the feedback before you roll it out globally, right?
We're getting tons of great feedback. How can we improve the learning experience? What new content should we be working on? But once we're collecting that feedback and we're going to make it better, and I can't wait to share it with everyone
So
else.
I was able to visit the Developer Zone earlier today, and I learned a bit about Launchpad. And so I compare it to when I buy a piece of furniture and I go and look at the instructions on how to build it. I don't really care what the words say. I just want pictures. Yes. Did I get the right takeaway from Launchpad?
You're actually on the right track. To me, documentation, which a lot of people are familiar with, it's really about describing the dots. Launchpad is about connecting the dots. And maybe another analogy is documentation. Again, a lot of people are familiar with that. It's kind of like that manual in your glove box of your plane or your car. And Launchpad is about teaching you how to drive a car or fly a plane. So you kind of need both, right, in order to really be good at any of those things.
And tell me about this here. What is this Launchpad
badge?
This
is our commemorative, we call it challenge coin. People, as they sign up for Launchpad, they get this coin exclusively for attendees. And people can use it for whatever they want, but when they look back, say 5 years from now, they're going to remember that Launchpad, they were there at the first unveiling of Launchpad.
So a consistent theme with a lot of the people that I've spoken to this week interviewing on AkamaiTV is communication. And I really feel as though Launchpad is a strong form of communication with our developer community. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great way to introduce people to our customers, developers, even admins, to all the new stuff and get them to understand what these things are. It's tutorial oriented, completely self-paced. Anyone can use it. And then at the very end, it prompts you for with a couple of challenges. Can you do this? It'll ask you a few questions on like, how, where would you use this in your day-to-day job? So it's both interactive.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. General session is just about to begin.
The voice of God has come in.
Shaquille O'Neal is about to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can make your way to the general session.
We'll wait for a second here.
All right, that makes sense.
Finishing your conversations and begin to head to general session.
We will finish our conversation shortly, but carry on.
Where was I? It's like people can really utilize Launchpad to train themselves up. It's done in a way that's fun and engaging. It's completely gamified. Mm-hmm. You earn badges as you complete each of the we're calling them missions, the courses, and you get points to level up. So the learning begins here, but it doesn't stop here. It continues on when you go home.
Mm-hmm. Nick, I've been here at Akamai for a while, and I've seen you really transform what we do for our developer community in the past few years. So you said something earlier that at the last Edge World, which was almost 2 years ago, how many engagements did you have with the community compared to this year? Yeah,
so we had 150 people do the tutorials at the last Edge. Like 150 tutorials were completed. And we ran the numbers just moments ago, and we discovered that like over 1,000 missions / tutorials were completed. So close to a 10x increase over the amount of engagement we got last time.
That's remarkable.
That's remarkable, yes, indeed.
So if you have to make an argument for having another customer conference, Edge World, next year, I think you've got your argument right there, right?
Yeah, like I want to meet developers like all the time, and the Edge World is the best place to come and meet them.
It's great. I'm glad it's been such a success for you.
Thank you.
And so what would you say to those developers out there that weren't able to attend Edge?
So we are going to do another Developer World Tour. We just did one, the last 13, 14 months, hitting 40. We did 48 stops. We're planning the next one as we speak, and we're about to go back on the road and meet developers where they hang out.
That's great. That's going to keep you busy for sure.
Yeah. Nick, never stop.
Before the voice of God comes in again, I'll wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.